Letterpress is one of the oldest forms of printing, so it's been around for centuries and centuries. Up until quite recently, it had basically died out. There's been a really big resurgence in letterpress in the last 10 years. When we started, we only had one press, but now we've got 13 presses. So the process of letterpress is basically just a lot of small little steps. First, when you have a design that'll start on the computer, then we send that off to get made into film. It's basically like a film negative. Once we get that, we make a photopolymer plate, which is basically a raised surface, which we then stick to a block, which then goes into the press, and that's what actually gets inked up and printed. Because we do everything in-house, you know, we make the plates here, we mix the ink, so I can think of something, then I can do a sketch of it, then a proper drawing, then I can scan it, and then you actually print it yourself, and so you see a design go from like an idea in your head to like an actual printed product. They're very like temperamental machines. We all have names for them and they kind of feel like people. Certain days they just won't work, or we'll have a little quirk that they didn't have the day before. But once you've got it, there's nothing better than actually getting it right in the end. Basically, the start of a run is always probably the hardest part of the run, so you've got to get the colour right, you've got to get it straight, check the print to make sure there's no little weird bits that popped up on the plate. Just getting one good one is hard. Once you've got one good one, presses are really good, like they're really consistent, so they run themselves after that. It's really great to be part of something that is bringing back old crafts and handmade techniques. It's nice to be part of an environment where we create things and actually get our hands dirty. There seems to be a really big resurgence of handcrafted things. And I think it's because everything's so digital now that they want something that's the exact opposite of that. When people see something that's actually made by a person, you can feel it and touch it. It's got, you know, dents in it. There's like a feeling that they get that you can't really get from anything digital.